सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हर्यातीतरसीवर धगवारिसगुगयिल् அறிவாயிரமி பரமாத்துமன் அருணாச்சலரமணன் பரிவாழ்வுளம் முருகானல பரனார்ந்திடு குஹையார்ந்து அறிவாம் விழித்திரவாய் நிசம் அறிவாய் அது வெளியாம் அண்ணாமலையாய் அடியேனை ஆண்ட அன்றே ஆவியுடல் கொண்டாயனக்கோர் குறையுண்டோ குறையும் குணமும் நீ அல்லால் என்னேனிவற்றை என்னுயிரே எண்ணம் எதுவோ அது செய்வாய் கண்ணே உந்தன் கழழினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே கண்ணே உந்தன் கழழினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே. ஓம் அதிமதுரசாபஹஸ்தாம் அபரிமிதாம் மோதபான சௌபாக்யாம் அருணாம் அதிசய கருணாம் அபிநவ குலசுந்தரீம் வந்தே. ஓம் ஐம் ஹ்ரீம் ஸ்ரீம். Shall chant Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamrutavarshini Bhagavati Ashtadashadhyayini Ambatvāmanusandhadhāmi Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradhipaha Prapanna Parijadaya Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrudaduhe Namaha. Sarvopanishadho ghavo Dhokdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Dhukdam Gitamrutam Mahat Vasudhe Vasutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Now we are in the 16th chapter. Dhaivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yogaha. So now Bhagavan Sri Krishna, after enumerating all the divine qualities and telling that will lead to liberation, and whereas the devilish qualities or the asuric qualities, they always keep us bound in this samsara only. And then after revealing that, O Arjuna, but you are born with divine qualities, so you need not worry. Then after revealing that, he started enumerating all the devilish qualities. Yesterday in detail we saw, is it not so? Pravrittimcha nivrittimcha jana na viduhu asuraha. Jana asuraha. These devilish people, they do not know what they are supposed to do for their own good and what they are not supposed to do. They do not know. Pravrittiyum theriyadu, nivrittiyum theriyadu. Na shaucha, there is no purity. Na acharaha, there is no proper conduct. Na satyam teshu vidyate, and they don't have truthfulness also. And they think the world is just like that. Maybe everything is an accident. They don't agree or they don't accept any adharam, any substratum for this universe. They don't consider any changeless truth or all those things. And they don't believe in dharma, dharma and all. They don't believe in punya, papa, nothing they believe. So, and they say there is no God. And what is this world? The coming together of the male and female, and so the children are born. That's all. What else? So everything is based on kama, lust and passion. That is how they think. Etam drishtim avashtabhya. Holding on to this view, nashtatmanaha alpa buddhayaha. These alpa buddhayaha, men or women of alpa buddhi, of very, very limited intelligence, nashtatmanaha, meaning they almost kill themselves, destroy themselves. Prabhavanti ugra karmanaha, they become very violent and they don't, withdraw from very violent kurura activities, ugra activities. And jagato hitaha, ahitaha, they are as if enemies of the world. And they have prabhavanti, they have born here for destruction of the world. Shayaya. So, you can definitely appreciate this. And then, 10th verse also, we just read, and we will once again read it today. Kamama ashritya dushpuram dhambamana madhanvitaha mohat grihitva sadgrahan pravartante shuchivrataha kamamashritya dushpuram dhambamana madhanvitaha mohat gruhitva sadgrahan pravartante shuchivrataha. Kamam ichha vishesham ashritya avashtabhya means taking refuge in lust and passion, in desire, which is dushpuram. Dushpuram means what? Ashakya puranam. It is not possible to satiate. More you satiate, more it grows. So such limitless desires they have got, And dhamba mana madhanvitaha. Dhambaha means hypocrisy. What they are not, they try to project. Dhambaha. Mana, pride. And madaha, arrogance. So, they are full of this hypocrisy, pride and arrogance. And mohad, avivekataha, grihitva, upadaya, asadgrahan, ashubha nishchayan. And their intentions and their thoughts are evil. Only, taking refuge in such thoughts, such intentions, evil intentions, they work in this world outside. Ashuchi vrataha. And their determination, their vows are always ashuchihi, impure. Why they are behaving like that? If you see, because they are rooted in their body consciousness. They don't have much heart for others. Only me. And whoever gives me happiness, then I like them and they are also part of me. And even them I don't care actually. Why? I want my quota of happiness. Yena kena prakarena. This is how Rakshasas live. They want more power and they want more name and fame. For that, they may go to any extent, do anything. So they are of asuric tendency. So till here, yesterday, we have seen asuram partame. What is that? Yeah, ashuchi vrataha. And their vows or their sankalpa is very, very impure. That is for the destruction. See, even Hiranyakashipu had a sankalpa, the vrata. So he was doing tapasharya. For what? To become God and to rule over everybody. And then he became very ugra karmanaha, destructive. All his actions harming others, disturbing others. Dhamba, mana, see, all such things, mada. So if you remember few people like from the Puranas also, it suits appropriately. Is that not so? Yeah. So all these things are exhaustively explained. Why? To identify in us all these traits. And then when it expresses, we should not, entertain them. Instead, we should just watch and observe, allow them to pass. And then only we have to cultivate the divine qualities. So for that only it is exhaustively explained, not for anything else. And then how they live their life. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashritaha kamopabhoga paramaha yetavad iti nishchitaha Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashritaha kamopabhoga paramaha yetavaditi nishchitaha Chintam aparimeyam cha. For their worries, for their concerns, for their anxieties, there is no end. Chinta. Chinta means what? Always they are worried, anxious. Aparimeyam, there is no end to it. Aparimeyam means what? Na parimatum shakyate. You cannot evaluate how much worries and anxieties they entertain. So, upashritaha, pralayantam, till they drop their body, they are full of worries and anxieties only. Why? Because they have so much of desires and so much of fear of losing. See, and Gurudev says, whenever we are only involved in acquiring, possessing, and then safeguarding what we have possessed, what we have accumulated, then it is called as yoga and kshema. Yoga means what? To collect and to hoard whatever we desire. And kshema means what? Always there is a fear of not losing it. So we safeguard it. So when we are only living this way, then chintam aparimeyam cha, people who accumulate black money and then some fake companies they start and then they put the money here from there, there, from there. They're always scared. And they are always, worried about things. Till they drop dead, pralayantam, they are full of worries and anxieties only. See, that is why it is said, Kaupinavantaha kalubhagyavantaha. Actually speaking, they are blessed. Not those who are very rich and those who have got so much. Yeah, they may lead a very comfortable life, but chinta aparimeyamcha. And kama upabhoga paramaha. Meaning what? Kamayante iti kamaha shabdhadayaha. Means shabda sparsha rupa rasa. This is what they want. They indulge always. Tat upabhoga paramaha. Ayamema paramaha purushartaha. So they think this alone is the goal, end goal of life, to indulge in pleasures. See, kama upabhoga paramaha means what? That is the ultimate goal. There is nothing more than that. So more you enjoy, more you are happy. Is that not so? That's what they think. And etad eva iti nishchitaha. Etavaditi nishchitaha. Etavaditi means what? This is all. Living means what? This is all. Earn more and more money and indulge more and more pleasure. Accumulate more and more things. This is all they know. Etavaditi nishchitaha. They are very, very sure life is all about only this. To earn and spend. Eat and drink. Mate. That's it. What else? So, such people, they are always worried about things and beings. Bhalastavad krida saktaha. Tarunastavad taruni saktaha. Vruddhastavad chintaha saktaha. Parame brahmani kopina saktaha. So when we are very, very young, in the childhood, busy with games, play. And then tarunastavad, when you become young, going behind the opposite sex. Love, lust, everything. And vruddhastavad, when one is in middle age, what? Chinta. Worries, concerns, care. So there is no end to it. Pralayantam upashritaha. See, we think big industrialists, business magnates, and great, political leaders, they are enjoying life. We think that way. They go in posh cars and with full luxury and all. But you have to go and see them closely. Pavangal. Really, their mind is always preoccupied with so many things and there is no shanti. They are always scared that somebody may come and take away their positions. They are this, they are that. Always competing. And this samsara, I tell you, dukkhalayam ashashvatam only. Whenever you compete, then it is full of restlessness and sorrow only. So therefore, this is how they live, these people of asuric tendencies. And then, see, these verses are beautifully expressed, Asha pasha shatair baddaha Kama krodha parayanaha Ihante kama bhoghartam Anyayenartha sanchayan Asha pasha shatair baddaha Kama krodha parayanaha Ihante kama bhoghartam Anyayenartha sanchayan Asha pasha shataihi. Shataihi means hundreds and thousands, let us say. Asha eva pashaha. So, the asha means desire or hope. Asha dukkasya karanam. So, asha eva pashaha. Asha becomes the rope. Pasha means rope actually. See, pasha kairinu solron illaya. Yaman pasha kairoda varan. Lord Yama is coming with pasha kairu. Pasha itself is kairu only, means rope. So, they are tied. Baddaha means asha pasha shataihi. They are bound. They are tied by hundreds of asha, pasha. Meaning what? Hundreds of desire, expectations, hope, hope against the hope. Asha pasha shatayir baddaha. Kama krodha parayanaha. Meaning what? Their life is full of kama and krodha. Why? When there is kama, always it ends in krodha only. Because all kama would not be fulfilled. Na? If there is an object, if it is a wonderful object, so many people would desire for it. Is that not so? So sometimes you may get it, most of the times you may not get it. Sometimes people go crazy, If I don't get it, nobody should get it. So I will destroy it. Kama krodha parayana. See? Kama krodho paramayanam. Para ashrayo yesham. Te kama krodha parayanaha. Means their whole life they are taking refuge only in kama and krodha. Meaning full of desire. Ihante, cheshtante. They work in the world outside for what? Kama bhogartham. Only to fulfill their desires. And they are not worried about others. Only their own desires. So, ihante, cheshtante kama bhogartham. Kama bhoga prayojanaya, na dharmartham. They live not for dharma, dharma's sake. They live only for self-aggrandizement. Only to satiate their own thirst and hunger. Their own lust and passion. Anyayena artha sanjayan. By hook or crook, they accumulate wealth. Anyayena. By foul means also, they don't hesitate to accumulate wealth. Anyayena. Artha sanchayan. Artha prachayan. Anyaya means what? Paraswapa haranadina ityartaha. Even looting from others. Without their knowledge, even looting from others. ஊர் அடிச்சு உலையில போட்டான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். Whatever may be the methods, they don't worry about that. They want to accumulate more and more wealth. See, you can understand, but if they accumulate 50,000 crores, 100,000 crores, you don't understand how many zeros and what that money, we don't know. You cannot eat, gold and all, you cannot eat. I don't know, really I don't know. So, I don't know, people are very crazy, So, kama bhogartham ihante. So, they cheshtante, they work here, they do things here only for fulfillment of their desire. And then, money brings everything, na? That's what they think. Money can buy anything, they think. So therefore, throw the money and get it done. And throw the money and get all the pleasures. So like that, they want to accumulate wealth more and more and more and more. By fair means or foul means. Yena kena praka. Anyayena artha sanchayan. So they don't live for the sake of dharma, but they live only for the sake of kama. And kama can be achieved only through artha. See, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are the four purusharthas. So which is the supreme purushartha? Moksha. They don't have any idea about moksha. They don't believe in all such nonsense, they say. And the next best is what? Dharma. Dharma also they don't care for. So what they know only kama. And for kama, you need artha. So go. Whatever may be the means. இருட்டறையில் உள்ளதடாய் உலகம் சாது இருக்கின்றதென்பானும் இருக்கின்றானே. மருட்டுகின்ற மதத் தலைவர் வாழ்கின்றாரே அப்படின்னு யார் பாடியிருக்கா? பாரதிதாசன். சுருட்டுகின்றார் தம் கையில் கிடைத்தவற்றை. He says, those days he said, சுருட்டுகின்றார் தம் கையில் கிடைத்தவற்றை. They are just grabbing, they are just looting whatever they could lay their hands. So he was singing those days during the independence time, But now if he is there, I don't know what he will sing. So they know only karma. For that they loot. That is what asuric tendency. அப்படியே படம் பிடிச்சு காமிக்கிறார் பகவான். And then further, when you go further and further, very interesting actually. In fact, even Brahma Tattvam is not very interesting. People with evil tendency, the picturization is very, very interesting. Because we can relate. See, Brahman, how can we relate? They say it is beyond mind, beyond. And they say everywhere, where I am not able to see anywhere. And Samabuddhi and all very difficult. So this we can relate to ourselves. See, yesterday Gauriyamma asked a very good question actually. I appreciate that. Swamiji, one class you say, you have to think about Brahman, which is equal in everybody, and you should not think about the world, and only you should abide in the self. And then you explain so much of asuric tendencies and daivic qualities. And then you condemn everybody, everything. Then what is this? She is right actually. But you know what? Our goal, our idea is to abide in the self only, no doubt about it. But how are we now? We are not perfect. And most of the time, these kind of evil qualities, evil tendencies, they express through us. So we have to be very alert. See, I very much agree, it is not to condemn others, actually speaking. Because everybody is born with their own tendencies, for whatever may be the reason. And Lord will take care of everything, actually. Lord will take care of everything. It is not our business to play God here. Be God. Don't play God. One great philosopher has said, be God. Don't play God. Meaning you need not act as a God. He will take care of everything. But the thing is, these things are expressed so vividly in order to appreciate that these are evil tendencies. And daivic qualities also, because then we have to cultivate more and more so that it will take us to moksha. Otherwise, these evil tendencies, they keep us here only. See, we are not even aware that such things are bad. And we think that is how we have to live. See, you may be very, very pious. You may be very, very spiritual. The next generation, you see, they don't know all these things. They think only to enjoy his life. And for that, they need money. That's all they know. About dharma and all, if you go to speak to them, they say, adallam param panjangam. You keep it with yourself. Kiriyattum param panjangam. You keep it with yourself. Don't talk to me all those things. We know what is what. For them, right and wrong means what? You should be good-hearted. That is all fine. You should be good-hearted. And as far as possible, you help. Those things they understand little bit. But more than that, they don't know. They are very egoistic. Kartrutva abhimana, bhoktrutva abhimana. And what they know? To earn more money, spend. Eat, drink. And go places. See things. And some sort of adventurous activities. That they are very happy. That's all they know about life. Even we were like that. Is that not so? By God's grace, something, we got this satsanga and all, and the grace of our gurus, we are here. Is that not so? See, that is why whenever I chant this one stanza of Padigam, I am always in tears. ஊழியில் வாழும் மாக்களில் என்பால் ஊதியம் யாது நீ பெற்றாய் பாழினில் வீழாது ஏழையைக் காத்து உன் பதத்தினில் இருத்தி வைத்தனையே ஆழியாம் கருணை அண்ணலே என்ன அகமிக நான நன்னிடுமால் வாழினி அருணா சல உனை வழுத்தி வாழ்த்திடத் தாழ்த்துமென் தலையே. Udiyil vaalum maakalil. There are so many people in this world living. Udiyil means in this universe, in this world. Maakkal means so many people are living. Yenpal, Udiyil vaalum maakalil. What is that? Udiyil vaalum maakalil yenpal udiyam yadu ni petrai. Means what you gain from me. Means what? I have not done anything to you, O Lord, or O Guru, O Sadguru. I have not done anything to you. From me, what did you gain? Nothing. Yadani petrai, parinil viradu, ஏழையை காத்து உன் பதத்தினில் இருத்தி வைத்தனையே. If you have not come into my life and saved me, I would have fallen in this bottomless pit. பாழினில் வீழாது ஏழையை காத்தாய். So you saved me from falling into this bottomless pit of samsara, which is useless, asaram, ashashvatam. ஏழையை காத்து உன் பதத்தினில் இருத்தி வைத்தனையே. And you have taken me into and kept me at your feet, O Lord. When I think about your grace, I feel very ashamed of myself. I have not done anything to you, but you are so gracious to me. I don't know why. Ariyam karunai annale, ocean of compassion, O Lord, O Sadguru, you are ocean of compassion. Ariyam karunai annale. Whenever I think about your compassion, I feel very ashamed. Means what? Not ashamed. I mean, I am not worthy of it. I know I am not worthy of it, but still for no reason you have been so compassionate, O Lord. If you have not come into my life and if you have not saved me, I would have fallen into the samsara. What is samsara? Mad running after things, just accumulating and then spending. That's it. And no idea of dharma or moksha, only bhoga. And for that, only money, 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 wealth. Oh Lord. See, when I chant this, I remember always my Adi Guru, Satyananda Saraswati Ji. If not for those Mahatmas, we would have gone astray. Is that not so? So, in the right time, they come into our life and they guide us in the right path. And somehow, some sadbuddhi prevails in us so that we take up to this path. And then we are saved. If not, we would have been wasted. Is it not so? So therefore, these asuric tendencies, when they express in us, we should be very careful, because it is a very rare opportunity given to us to evolve. We should not throw it away. Maximum what we could do in this world, tell me, become very, very famous, then earn so much of wealth, okay, then what? But more than anything, here in this book, when I studied in the ashram, I pasted this in the cover. You know what it says? Swami Chinmayananda's quote. More important than what is behind you and what is ahead of you is what is in you. Seek it, centered in it, act and live. How beautiful. More important than what is behind you, whatever past is past. Whatever is ahead of you, the future, don't worry about it. And what is important is what is in you, the self. Seek it, centered in it, act and live. That is what we have to do. Is it not so? So all the other things have got no meaning. Because death will snatch away everything from you. Death will snatch away everything from you. Whatever you have created, the samrajyam you have created, whatever relationship you have built up with so much of efforts, whatever name, fame, everything is taken away when you die. Is that not so? But that is wonderful. If not for death, there will be total chaos. Thank God everything is taken away. We know that nothing remains, but still we run like a mad person after everything. அவிவேகத்தை தவிர என்ன சொல்றது? அஞ்ஞானம், அவிவேகத்தை தவிர என்ன சொல்றது இது? What else we can say? So how they live? This is how they think. This is how they live. The verse number 13. Idam adhyamaya labdham idam prapsye manoratam idam asti idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam idam adhyamaya labdham idam prapsye manoratham idam asti idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam. See, if you are born in a middle class, there is so much of fear about life because you cannot go down, and there is a pressure from everywhere to go up. Up means in the society, I mean in the social status, I mean. So much of pressure, and there is so much of competition, and there is so much of fear. So the whole of, or most part of our life goes only in competing, and then only in reaching a level. Level means what? Some sort of a status in the society. So we lose our precious youthhood and even our middle age, only running. Because unfortunately our parents or the elders or even the society, they have not guided us in the right direction. They know only this much. சௌக்கியமா வாழணும்ப்பா அப்படின்னா என்ன செய்யணும்? நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிக்கணும்ப்பா. அப்போ சொத்து சுகம் சேர்த்து மனைவி மக்களோட சந்தோஷமா வாழலாம். This is what is their vision all about. So we also unknowingly we imbibe in us, and we want to prove something to this world, especially when you are not that wealthy. You want to prove something. You want to become famous and achieve some greatness, success. So for that you run. And when you realize, already it is late. See how they think? Such Rajasic people, how they think? Rajasic means only all of us, don't think of anybody else. Idam adhya maya labdham. Adhya, now. Idam dravyam maya labdham. I have got all these things in my life. It's like as if taking stock of life. Now this person thinks. Adhya means now. Idam maya labdham. All these things have been gained by me. Yes, I have got a house, I have got a car. Yes, I am married, I have got 2 children. Yes, these things are there. Good, sabash, you have done a great job. Idam adhyam maya labdham. And idam manoratham prapsye. And I have got still some more desires. I got all these things in my bucket list. Manoratham means what? Manoratham. Fanciful ideas about the future is called as Manoratham. So, idam prapsye, I will achieve that also. For another, say 5-10 years, if I work hard, I can achieve that also. See? My idea is to buy a property in New York, Manhattan. Manhattan? Yes. Or my idea is a beautiful house on a hillock facing a wonderful lake in Switzerland. That also I will achieve. Another 5-10 years, if I go in this direction, put forward efforts, I will achieve that also. This is what he thinks. So, till this point of time, I have got this. By my efforts, I have gained all these things. But these things also, yes, I will gain. Prapsyasi, prapsye. Idam manoratham prapsye. I will achieve, I will gain all these things also. Idam astidam. Meaning what? Idam asti. These are all there. Punaha dhanam me bhavishyati. And in the future, I may get these things also. Because I am waiting. I have invested in stocks. So in future, I am hoping to get the dividends and also multiply 10 times, 20 times. So this is how he thinks about life. About life what? Now I have got this, but I have invested in the proper, things. So in future I will get these things and then I can live this way. So at the age of 40 you should start planning for your retirement. How? Invest here, invest there. Then you will get that kind of a, interest and all those stuff. See, all those things are required also in the world, investment and also some sort of, savings and all. I'm not, finding fault with that. But always the mind is occupied only such thoughts. And competing with others. See, my friend who studied with me, he is now in US and earning in dollars. Poor me, earning only in rupees. $1 is 90 rupees. So somehow I will go to US. Now, Pao, you cannot go also. Till the Rakshasa is there, you cannot go. And everywhere they are saying, Vellayane, Veliyernu solra mari, Indiyane, Veliyernu solranga ella edathilum ipo. I don't know why. What happened suddenly? Ireland, they have got so much of, this thing on us, dvesha. Like that everywhere they say, you go back. Australia they say, you go back. Indians, you go back. Because all of us, we go there and we are very, very intelligent and we go and occupy high positions and earn so much of money and we don't spend also. They poor fellows, they spend. They become very envious. Paatha peri peri bangala, peri peri car la poran. He spends everything. For Saturday, Sunday, he finishes off everything. This fellow never goes anywhere. Utkand jabam pannite irpan. Enna jabam? Innu eppadi sambadikkiradhu? Innu eppadi sambadikkiradhu? And then he brings more and more people. These Gujaratis, when they go anywhere, they bring more and more people and establish more and more business. Oh my God. Telugu people also. When they go somewhere, they drink. And Tamilians are very different, They throw away everybody. Poda, inge irkuda, nada inge irkanu. Nobody should be there. So, all these things are there now. In future, I will have all such things. Like that, he lives in his own, beautiful, fanciful imagination. And he will not have any time for anything else. He gives also. He is going to explain why he gives also. He gives in charity also. But why he gives? For different reason. And he goes and worships also sometimes. Why he worships? Why he worships the Lord, the God? For different reason. See, is that not true? He comes sometimes for satsang also, Bhagavad Gita classes. While in his club, he may need to give a sort of a small this thing about Bhagavad Gita. And then he quotes, Karmanyevadhikarase, ma phaleshu kadachana. Then everybody, oh my God, he knows Bhagavad Gita also. I thought only he knows this business, this economics, finance, and all this. Oh, he knows Bhagavad Gita also. My God, he is all-rounder. Parvalliye pa. This is what I want. So his idea is not to apply this knowledge unto himself, but to impress everybody with his knowledge and to get applause. Asuric tendencies. And then he thinks this way also. The 14th verse. Asau maya hatashatruhu hanishye chaparanapi ishwarohamaham bhogi siddhoham bhalavan sukhi asau maya hatashatruhu hanishye chaparanapi Ishwarohamaham bhogi Siddhoham bhalavan sukhi. Veda Vyasa is going on and on and on. See, Asau Devadatta Nama. Some name he is quoting, Devadatta Nama. See, Shankara is very fascinated about this name, Devadatta. Like Sharma ji ka beta, we say na, in India. So like that, Devadatta Nama, Maya Hataha, Durjayaha Shatruhu. See, he is my enemy. The Devadatta, you know, he is my enemy. Durjayaha, very difficult to defeat and conquer him. Maya Hataha, I have finished him. He was my competitor. I finished him. Hata Maya means he has been killed by me. Killed means not necessarily physically to kill somebody, to finish his business or to finish him off. So I have finished my all these enemies. And then Hanishyecha Anyan Varakan Aparanapi. And then I will now finish all the others also, all the other competitors also. So all my other enemies also, surely I will finish. They would be finished soon. Hanishye Chaparanapi. I will finish all the others also. What do they think about me? Huh? Yete karishyanti tapasvinaha sarvata api na asti mattulyaha. Kim yete karishyanti. What they can do to me, you know, I am all powerful. What they can do to me. Mattulyaha Ishwaraha aham. I am like the Ishwara, the Lord. I control everything. The whole stock market I control. The whole, you know, the economy or the whole of political, this thing I control. I am not the king, I am the king maker. So this is how he thinks, Ishwaraha aham. I am the controller of all. Aham bhogi. And I enjoy this life, you know. Just I take off and go away to remote places and I enjoy. And they say, no, they go in the cruise. Have you all gone in the cruise? Not yet. Cruise. And then they have got a yacht. They say, no, adalana po. So, Bogi I am. It's a badge of honor for him. Means I enjoy my life. And nobody is equivalent to me. Siddhaham. I have accomplished everything. I have got everything. See? அந்த காலத்தில் பாவம் சங்கரர் புல் பாவம் அவர் என்ன சொல்றாரு சித்தஹான என்ன சொல்றாரு புத்ரைஹி பௌத்ரைஹி நப்த்ருபிஹி ந கேவல மனுஷாஹம் ஸோ ஐ ஹவ் காட் த சன்ஸ் டாட்டர்ஸ் கிராண்ட் சன்ஸ் அதுதான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காரு இந்த காலத்தில் அப்படி இல்லையே இன்னும் என்னென்னமோ சொல்கிறாங்க இல்லையா ஸோ சித்தஹாஹம் சித்தஹாமன் சித்தன் கிடையாது ஐ ஹவ் அக்கம்ப்ளிஷ்ட் எவ்ரி திங் பலவான் ஐ எம் வெரி பவர்ஃபுல் சுகி அண்ட் ஐ எம் ஆல்வேஸ் ஹாப்பி Balavan, Sukichaham eva, Anyetu, Bhumi Bharaya Avatirnaha. You know, all these, people, all these, the cattle class people. The cattle class, somebody said, cattle class people, you know why they are existing? Bhumi Bharaya Avatirnaha. They are living here as a burden to this world. Anyaha, the others. There is nobody like me. I am very smart and intelligent. I know how to make money. Therefore, I have made money and now I indulge. I go places, I throw money, I indulge and I am very powerful. Already I have killed all my enemies. I will kill the others also. Ishwarahaham, nobody is like me. I am the sole controller of everything. Balavan, I am very powerful. Nobody, I will show them who I am. Balavan, Suki. அப்படி ஒரு பிக்சரை இங்கே பெயிண்ட் பண்ணுறாரு பாருங்க. These are all evil, asuric tendencies. ஒன்றும் இல்லை. When you develop hiccup, you don't know what to do. Something goes wrong somewhere in our nervous system, we are gone totally. அவ்வளவு நம்மளுடைய லைஃப் இஸ் like a bubble. But we say, I am Ishwarahaham, Bhogi, Siddhahaham, Balavan, Sukhi. This is how we live in this world. இதெல்லாம் என்ன தெரியுமா? அஜ்ஞானம், அவிவேகம். We don't know what is life. யாவத் பவனோ நிவசதி தேஹே தாவத் பிருச்சதி குஷலம் கேஹே கதவதி வாயௌ தேஹா பாயே பார்யா பிப்யதி தஸ்மின் காயே பஜ கோவிந்தம் கோவிந்தம் பஜ மூடமதே. As long as the prana is going and coming, then everybody is saluting you. But once when the prana departs, your own wife, who is very dear to you, who has considered this body to be very dear to her, she will be scared of this body. She will be very scared to remain with that body the whole night. She wants somebody else to also stay with her. Why? I don't know. பேய் பிசாஸ் வந்துடுச்சுன்னா, அரே உன்னுடைய your own husband. நான் அப்பயே அவர் அப்படி தான் இருந்தார். That is why I am scared. Now you are happy? So bharya bibhyati tasmin kaye. This body, even your wife will dread. That is the life. Yavat pitto parjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro raktaha paschat jivati jajjara dehe vartam kopi na prichati gehe. When you have money in your pocket, everybody will be around you and say, how are you? How are you? Once when you become pauper, that's it. Gatavati vayau deha means when you become old, unable to earn money, spend money, nobody is around you. Nobody cares for you. Even your own house, there is nobody to ask you, என்னப்பா எப்படிப்பா இருக்கேன்னு கேட்க நாதி கிடையாது. This is the nidarsanam. This is the reality of life. But we think we are great, we are everything. So how many kings have come and gone? How many great rulers have come and gone? The dictators have come and gone. Where are they now? Where they have gone? Who remembers them? At least if you have done something good for the world, somebody remembers. So therefore, aso maya hataha, all these people have been killed by me, my shatru, my enemies, and all the others also I will finish. Ishwarahaham, I am all powerful, I am the controller of everything. Aham bogi I am. Siddhaham, I have accomplished everything. I am powerful, Balavan, Sukhi. And all the others, they are here only as a burden to this world. That is how he thinks. And then he thinks, Adyo Vijanavanasmi Konyosti Sadrusho Maya Yakshe Dhasyami Modishye Ityajnana Vimohitaha Adyo Vijanavanasmi Konyosti Sadrusho Maya Yakshe Dhasyami Modishye Ityajnana Vimohitaha. See, it is only Modishya here, but with the Sandhi rules, when you split and read, it will be Modishye. Okay, so that is how I am saying Modishye. But it is actually Modishya only is written here. But when you split and read, according to Sandhi rules, it becomes Modishye. Like Yo becomes Yaha when you split like that, Sandhi rule. So here he thinks, Adyaha Abhijanavanasmi. Adyaha means Dhanena. I am very rich. Adyaha. Because of my wealth, because of my properties, Adyaha, I am very rich. Abhijanavanasmi. Abhijanavan means what? My forefathers, great forefathers, ஏழு பரம்பரை, all the 7 generations, they were all, very famous. உனக்கு என்னடா ஆச்சு? But they were all very famous. So I was born in that great kula. I was born in that great family. சப்தபுருஷம் ஸ்ரோத்ரியத்வாதி சம்பன்னஹா. இப்போ அப்படிலாம் பேச மாட்டாங்க அந்த காலத்தில். They are all masters of Vedas. அப்பையா தீட்சிதோட பரம்பரைனா அது ஓகே, பட் வாட் ஆர் யூ டூயிங் நவ்? அப்பையா தீட்சித பரம்பரையா, எந்த தீட்சித பரம்பரையா நீ? வாட் ஆர் யூ டூயிங் நவ்? You don't know anything about Vedas, anything about Upanishads, anything about, God. Chumma you say, I belong to Appaya Dikshit Parampara. How does it matter now? But he says, Abhijanavanas Mimons, I was born in a great kulam, great family, great lineage. All my forefathers were great panditas. And they were diamond merchants. Nowadays they say, they were diamond merchants. Now what happened to you? They all became paupers. But I was born such a great. That is how he thinks. Abhijanavanas-mi. And then, Konyosti sadrusho maya. Who is there in the world who is equivalent to me? Sadrushaha means equal to me. Kaha anyaha asti. Who else is there in this world who is equivalent to me? See, உண்மையிலேயே முகேஷ் அம்பானி இப்படி நினைச்சா கூட பரவாயில்ல. But ordinary fellows, they think like this, Some government workers who are there in that, the government department, some head clerk somewhere, some remote department, he thinks this way. This is a sad story, See, you can watch such people. You see every day in life. Konyosi sadrusho maya. நாளைக்கு வா நீ. இன்னைக்கு என்னாச்சு? இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு டைம் ஆயிடுச்சு. நீ இப்போதான் 3 மணி ஆகுது. நீ 11:30 தானே வந்த நீ. You came only at 11:30 to office. Office opens at 9 o'clock. But you came at 11:30 and it functions till 5:30. No. 3 o'clock I generally wind up everything and go. And that document is not there, this document is not there, go away, bring that, bring this. When you give some 2,000 rupees, how cheap our lives, how cheap we have become, We don't have any shame. You see, those days at least there was some shame. So, டேபிளுக்கு அடியில் வாங்குவாங்களாம். இப்போ ஜிபே பண்ணிடுப்பா. கரைப்படாத கை. ஏன் எல்லாம் ஜிபே பண்ணிடுறாங்க. Meaning what? Konyosi sadrusho maya. Who is there equivalent to me? Yakshe. I will do all yaha yajnadi. Yakshe means I will do yaha yajnadi. And Shankara here, what he says? Yagena api anyan abhivishyami. Even in performing yajnas, I will outshine everybody. My yajna will be the grand yajna in this world. Even if I organize Bhagavad Saptaha, that will be the grandest Bhagavad Saptaha in the world. I will invite hundreds of kadakars. And I will organize, say, buses, thousands of people, lakhs of people gathering. And I spend millions of money. And everybody should talk about it in the town. இப்படி ஒரு பாகவத்தை நான் பார்த்ததே இல்லை. அப்பா இப்படி நடத்திட்டார் இவர். அதுதாங்க பாகவ சப்தா, பகவான், அதெல்லாம் முக்கியம் இல்லை. So the yaga, yajna, whatever I perform, that outshines everybody else. See how beautifully he has brought it out. Dhasyami means, what is that? I will give. I will give means what? Dasyami means I will give. To whom I will give? Natadibhyaha. I will give liberally to dancers. Dancers. People throw money, na? So I will give only to the dancers and to the actors. Why? I enjoy only their company. So if at all I am, magnanimous, only I am magnanimous towards, once again, bhoga. So dasyami natadibhyaha. Only to those who are actors and dancers I give liberally. And modishye harsham cha adishayam prapsyami. And then I will gain the utmost happiness. Modishya na adartham. Modishya means I will be blissful. I will be happy. There is nobody like me. See, அந்த காலத்து பண்ணையாரை யோசிச்சு பாருங்களேன். See, பண்ணையார் means the landlord. It will be hundreds of acres of land he would be having. He would be having hundreds of people to serve him, servants. And he would have 2-3 wives. Nobody can question him. Officially. And we don't know. And then he is like that. And somebody is there to always hold umbrella to him. You know. And if he becomes a panchayat president also, avladhan. He is a god there, mini god, demigod there. Our Swachadhan Sattam. And such people are, revered and appreciated in the world. But asuric tendencies, they will remain here only. And they will go down in the spiritual ladder. They may not go up. Modishye iti ajnana vimohitaha. Thus they are deluded fools. Ajnana, out of ignorance. Vimohitaha, they are totally deluded. They don't appreciate higher power. See, they may go to temple and do all such things in order to gain something, but they don't appreciate really the higher power. They feel they are the superior power in that part of the world. And they don't know what is dharma, adharma. They know only kama. And for that, they want more and more wealth. And they don't allow anybody to grow. They think those people to be their enemies. Somehow they want to destroy them, finish them off. And they are always manipulating, scheming how to finish. Even in the political field, in the business, everywhere. Your enemy means you want to finish them off. They have been scheming to finish them off all. And then they feel, I have accomplished everything. Siddhaham, Bogi, Ishwaraham, Konyosi Sadrisho Maya. Who is there in this world equivalent to me? I will give. I will do big Yaga Yajnadis. All for what? Atma Puja means what? Worshipping the ego self. See, all these things are done only to worship the ego self. He doesn't know anything else except his ego self, and he thinks that is everything. And whatever he does is to only worship the ego self. And he expects everybody to worship the false ego self, which is very inauspicious. It is not only very false, it is inauspicious. So he lives his whole life only propitiating the ego self. And those who propitiate the ego self, he is very pleased and he throws some money. Po. That is how asuric tendencies. That is how ajnana vimohitaha means vividam aviveka bhavam apannaha. Aviveka bhavam apannaha. So that is how they live here. And then one more we will see, because 7 more minutes there. Aneka chitta vibhrantaha. 1 minute, I will take it. What happened? Aneka chitta vibhrantaha. Mohajala samavritaha. Prasakta kama bhogeshu. Patanti narakeshu chau. Aneka chitta vibhrantaha. Mohajala samavritaha. Prasaktha kama bhogeshu. Patanti narakeshu chau. Aneka chitta vibhrantaha. Ukta prakaraihi, as explains in the previous verses, anekaihi chittaihi vividam bhranta, aneka chitta vibhrantaha. Meaning, like whatever we expressed till now, that is how they think. Aneka means what? So many thoughts they think, fanciful thoughts. Like expressed in the previous verses, vibhrantaha, totally deluded ones. Vibhrantaha. Bhranti means what? They are not able to see the things as they are. They are totally confused and confounded in their minds. Because of all these thoughts, they are unable to see the yadhartham, the reality. So they are confused and confounded in their minds, deluded. And moha jala samavritaha. Mohaha means avivekaha, ajnanam, tadeva jalam. Jala means the net, the hunter, he comes and spreads the net, that is called a jalam. Jala pakshivatu roda sadhanam. In Upadesa Saram it is said. So this moha itself is jalam. This delusion, ajnanam, avivekam itself is jalam, is a trap, is a net. Why? Because avaranatmakatvat, because it covers the real knowledge. This moham that covers the real knowledge. So he is unable to see the reality. Therefore, that itself is a net. So he goes and gets himself trapped voluntarily in this trap, in this net. Moha jala samavritaha. And then prasaktaha kama bhogeshu. Always attached only kama bhogeshu. Fulfilling the desire, indulging in pleasures. So what happens to them? Since because they are caught in the net, in that trap, and always attached to only indulgence, kama bhogaha, patanti narake ashuchau. It's not shuchau, ashuchau. It should be split as ashuchau. Ashuchau means impure. Narake, in the hell, patanti, they fall. See, narakam means, Gurudev says, it is not somewhere. Even here, when you suffer, it is narakam only. Even though we may have a beautiful house, wonderful, all luxuries, but if we do not know how to live, we create hell in that same house. See, that is a famous anecdote. Once a big businessman, he asked for a private interview from Gurudev, it seems. Gurudev, Guruji, I want to meet you personally, I have something to share with you. Gurudev said, then come to my room. He went and then he closed the door. And then like a baby, he started crying. Kulingi, alarm star. Gurudev was watching. And what happened, he asked. A very famous businessman. He said, Swamiji, I don't know. For what I have done, what papas I have done, definitely I am going to only go to Naraka. There is no doubt about it. Please save me. He was crying. Gurudev said, you will never go to Naraka. Why? Because you are already in it. You are already in it. You are in Naraka only. So much of guilt, so much of sin, so much of sorrows. So you are already in Naraka. You need not specially go to Naraka and pollute Naraka. Compared to your life, at least the people there, they are only physical suffering. So, patanti narake ashuchau. Such people, full of, selfish desires and ugra karmanaha, violent actions, they go to Naraka means what? Such field of experiences where they only suffer. They cannot enjoy anymore in the future. Future means the further births or whatever it is called. So therefore, these asuric tendencies, though in the world it is appreciated, but it is not actually good for the spiritual health. So it has to be given up, and we have to cultivate noble virtues, divine qualities. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. See, as I told you yesterday, we are going to have another class late morning. That is 10:45 to 11:45, 11:50. We are going to have another class. I am instructing the people who are watching through online. And today evening, we may not have Bhagavad Gita class. But instead, we are going to have a wonderful Hari Kirtanam. As I told you yesterday, a renowned exponent of Hari Kirtana, Raghunathan Ji Das from Kadayanallur. They belong to the Varkari Sampradaya. Varkari means Pandaripura, that is Maharashtra. That's Sampradaya. So he is going to come along with his troupe. We are going to have wonderful Hari Sankirtanam. And I myself am personally very excited about it. It's going to be a wonderful thing. So we are going to give it online. We are going to give live also. So those who cannot come here can watch from their own houses. So that is for the evening. So instead of the evening class, we have shifted it, preponed it. So therefore 10:45 to 11:45, we will have the next Bhagavad Gita.